My name is Callie Oakland Hand. I am from Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio in the U.S., and I am joined today with our community partners to present our work on addressing structural violence of lead exposure for advancing environmental justice.
My name is Leandro Thomas. I am Chief Operating Officer of Undivided Cleveland. We are a 501c3 nonprofit based in Cleveland, Ohio, and we operate around environmental justice.
My name is Michael Espy. I'm Project Coordinator of Undivided Cleveland.
My name is Tennis. I am a co-founder. We consider lead a pivotal health disparity and a pivotal health issue because, as it is stated, lead is responsible for 50% of all chemical pollutant deaths. But here on a local level or a American level, Cleveland itself is 4 times the national average of exposure rates and poisoning rates of the nation. There is a lot of documented data of the health impacts of decreased literacy, decreased neurodevelopmental progress, and failures in the academic space, and some of the lack of progress that we see in those areas is rooted in, structural violence that is perpetuated against certain demographics due to historical bias, historical bigotries, historical malice that is aimed at certain demographics that has not disappeared but has only modernized into forms of systematic hatred. And we wanted to curb some of this as well as inform people and create awareness around this systemic matter. We believe that the reason it is concentrated in certain communities at higher rates than others is because of a racially oriented structural violence that is perpetuated systemically in the United States of America against minorities, people who have been historically disadvantaged in this country. The issue of lead poison actually is a reflection of historical malice that has been modernized, and some of the systemic factors of, dereliction, some of the systemic factors of structural violence are intentional.
What is structural violence?
The difference between potential and actual lead exposure.
What it could be and what it is in actuality, and why is it like this? There was a partnership between academia and community organizations. We had the idea of what are we going to do with this information, not only to disseminate it, but how are we going to mobilize it and get people involved in order to create an outcome, not just analyzing what's going on, but being proactive about it.
So we put a workshop together to get the people to understand social balance, how lead is exposure to different communities, different places in the world, and get everybody to an understanding of what is going on. Engaging communities can accelerate community-based implementation strategies to decrease structural violence and advance environmental justice.
And the workshop was also featured on a local news station, WKYC, Channel 3. And the QR code is available on the PowerPoint.
Our workshop included hopes and fears, graphs over time, connection circles, and action ideas. We synthesized the connection circles into one causal loop diagram, which illustrates the feedback relationships between environmental justice, lead remediation, blood lead level testing, along with efforts for change.
Using publicly available data of the entire county, we constructed geospatial maps of the percent of children with elevated blood lead levels in 2021. We can simulate an equality versus equity approach to decrease lead poisoning by 2031. We are working to build an exploratory system dynamics simulation model next to simulate how we might be able to implement the equity approach and achieve environmental justice in Cleveland.
You can check out more about what we do and what we have done on our website, undividedcleveland.org. And also, if you go on Facebook, you can also see we've been on news a lot of times. We have done homes, repaired them, and we work with a good quality of people. So check us out, please, and thank you.